Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Wentao Zhang, and today I will be explaining the subjunctive form in Spanish and show you how to conjugate some verbs in the subjunctive form. Now before we go into great detail, you have to know what the subjunctive is, you have to know that the subjunctive is not a tense. Rather, it is a mood that describes a feeling or a wish. Now, tense refers to when an action takes place, be it the past, present, or future, while mood merely reflects how the speaker feels about the action. The subjunctive form is not widely used in English, so don't feel alarmed or shamed if you haven't heard about it before. Now, the subjunctive form is a verb form used when one wants to express a command, a wish, a suggestion, or a condition, especially when such a condition is doubtful or not factual. So I'll give you an example. When I say I wish the teacher was kinder to me, I am using the subjunctive form. Is the teacher really nice to me? No. Will he ever be kind to me? Maybe. When you're making such a statement, you are doubtful about your wish or request ever coming true. Now, so now that you know the meaning of the subjunctive form, let's shift gears and take a look at conjugations. Now, for most verbs, the present subjunctive, you use the following three steps. So first, you have to find the yo form of the present indicative, or of the verb, basically. Then you have to drop the yo. And then you have to add the opposite ending. So for AR verbs, it would be es, hemos, es, on. And for ER-IR verbs, it would be as, amos, ais, on. Right? That's not too hard. So let's do a couple of conjugations. So in the subjunctive, you conjugate, right? As we said here, using the opposite ending, and Senor Mosley will sing you a song until it gets ingrained into your brain, but that's alright. It's going to help you on your next test. So let's do some subjunctive conjugation. So we have hablar, right, which means to talk. So when you say I talk, you say yo, right? Hablo, right? First, find the yo, right? Find the yo. Then you have to drop the o, right? Drop this o, not that one, this one, okay? Drop the o, and you have the stems that I have here prepared, right? And since this is an AR verb, we have to use the AS, hemos, ais, on conjugations, right? So from here, it's basically just copying the conjugations onto your sheet, okay? That doesn't require too much brain work, but I'll do it anyway. So es, en, hemos, es, en, right? So the majority of your work would be trying to find the yo form of the verb and remembering to conjugate it accordingly, right? That's basically the principle thumb, the rule of thumb, basically. Next, you have vivir, which means to live. It is an IR verb, right? Which means you have to use the as, amos, ais, on conjugations, right? So you do the exact opposite as these. So instead, you put as, amos, ais, and on, right? That wasn't too hard. Now, I should note that the formula also works for verbs that have irregular yo forms in the present indicative. So let's study the following example, conocer, which means to know, right? Now, you should be able to tell that conocer is an ER verb, right, since it ends in an ER. And I have here written the yo form for conocer, which is yo conozco, not yo conozco, right? That just doesn't sound good. So in order to conjugate this, you have to first find the yo, as I've done here, then drop the o, right? So I have these 6 stems prepared, and then we have to add the opposite ending. So now since it's an ER verb, you have to add the as, amos, ais, on endings, right? So you basically copy these endings right here, right? Right? From here onto your sheet. So, as, amos, ais, and remember the vosotros forms have accents. And if you remember that, then you're all set for the subjunctive. Thank you again. This is Wentao Zhang teaching the subjunctive form and its uses.